Hello, it's Monday. I'm Sarah. Welcome to 5 Girls 5 Minutes. I will get right to the questions because I have a lot to talk about. First of all, Tara was talking about driving, and she said that she knows that I don't drive, which is true. I don't drive. I rely on public transportation and lifts from people, and I prefer that, actually. Like, I'm afraid to drive, and that's kind of limiting, but at the same time, I prefer I enjoy the fact that I use public transportation. It's better for the environment. It's cheaper than having to pay for gas. It is. It just is. So yeah, I'm happy with my decision. It's gonna suck though, because eventually I'm gonna have to just have a state ID and not have a driver's permit, because I don't want to have to keep taking the test for the permit if I'm not going to use it. That's my phone, sorry. But yeah, so she basically answered the question, but yeah, I don't drive. I don't like it. It's too, I can't handle it. Getting around town was something that Itzel was talking about. I don't think you asked a question, but you were talking about getting around town and mass transit in Chicago, which is awesome. I didn't know that there was mass transit in Chicago, but I guess it makes sense. Makes sense that there would be, because it's a big city. Big cities usually have buses and stuff. Yeah, I've never been to Chicago. I really want to go there. It seems fun. I would go there and do Ferris Bueller stuff. And then Tally was talking about getting involved in school pride stuff, and she asked if we did. Well, I think I've told the story before. In high school we had Spirit Day. Maybe I didn't tell it on this channel. We had Spirit Day, and everybody was supposed to wear like our school colors and be dressed up for our pride in our school, and there was like a football game or something. It was like homecoming week, I think that's what the thing was. But I dressed up like a ghost because I'm a smartass. I dressed up like a spirit, and I scared my mom. That story makes me proud every time. So yeah, I kind of become an ass about things like that. And we had lots of school pride stuff at James Madison University too. Lots of wearing purple, which I was all for. I think I had a shirt that said "I bleed purple." I don't know if I still have it, but yeah. And I went to rallies occasionally, mostly freshman year though. After that I kind of was doing other things, but I like school pride. I would go to football games, even though I don't necessarily enjoy going to football games. It was something I would do. I do think I had more college pride than high school pride, which is funny because I really enjoyed my high school. I actually had pretty enjoyable 4 years in high school, but I wasn't into doing what I was supposed to do. I've never really been into doing what I'm supposed to do. That's not to say that I defy lots of things, but I like trying to find ways to do something slightly different. So anyway, that answers the questions that there were for this week, and now I will tell you my story. I went to see Anthony Rapp and Adam Pascal from Rent last night, and I met them afterwards, and it was one of the best concerts I've been to. They're awesome. They both did covers, and they did Broadway songs, and it was just really, really enjoyable. They're both very talented, and they both have different voices, but when they sing together it sounds amazing. But Anthony Rapp did Creep by Radiohead, and Losing My Religion by R.E.M., and The Origin of Love from Hedwig and the Angry Inch, and Once in a Lifetime by Talking Heads. So I was in the audience like the whole time. Yeah, and Adam Pascal did a lot of Broadway covers, and it was really pretty. He did Joanna, and a song from West Side Story, which I still haven't seen all the way through, but it was pretty, about Maria. It's like praying. If I whisper it, it's like praying or something like that, which was really cute. I feel bad for not knowing more about West Side Story. It's a really good musical. I just haven't seen it all the way through. I have it on DVD and I just haven't watched it. But anyway, there's a picture on my Facebook, if you go on my Facebook, if you're friends with me. or even if you're not, well, no, yeah, you have to be friends with me. But they signed my CD, yeah. And I told them that this was my most listened to CD, which is true. It's the CD that I have that I listen to actually on CD rather than just on the computer. So it's technically true. And I used to put it in when I was trying to write essays for college, and I would start singing along and I would lose focus on the writing because it's hard to sing and write at the same time. So Adam Pascal said, "So did you fail your classes because of us?" And I said, "No! Well, no!" It was funny. And also I stole Adam Pascal's bottle cap. It was sitting on the stage, so when the show was over I jumped up and took it. And I don't really have a question. So one thing, when I was out with Luis, we were talking about the 10 Commandments. So can you name all the 10 Commandments? I can only name 5. That's my question. Tara, I will see you tomorrow.